Hey friends, it's Angie from The Floor Season 2. I hope you'll join me this year for my new podcast on the Hopecast Network, Reality Redux, with Angie and friends, where what's old is new again, and, well, what's new is new. We take a look at some OG reality TV with a fresh take. We also revisit with some past competitors and contestants. We're going to start with Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares, and when it debuts, we'll do weekly recaps of The Floor Season 3. You don't want to miss it.
Hey everybody, this is Ashley Arpel Steinbach, host of Locks of Laughs, Work Advice for Me, and of course, Movie Torture, aka I am the queen of the Hopecast Network, or if you ask me, the queen bee. I hope you're all enjoying the amazing shows we have here on the Hopecast Network, and if you are, please don't forget to like and subscribe everywhere that you listen to or watch your podcasts.
This is the Hopecast Network. Stories and shows you actually want to listen to.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Movie Torture, where we watch bad movies so you don't have to. Joining me as always is the boss man himself, Brad, the queen bee of the Hopecast Network, Ashley, the podfather, Jacob, and the one and only Hawaiian wearing shirt producer, Gary, and our special guest, Minnesota Gary, aka Troy, as we jump in and watch Sidekicks. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Jacob, you forgot we've got one more cast member that you're going to be on this crap list now.
MTD, I love you dearly. I'm sorry.
You forgot him. He's like, you've forgotten. Ashley, we don't forget MTD, do we?
Never forgotten MTD a day in my life.
No.
It was in my marriage vows, Jacob.
I don't forget MTD either because I read his book daily.
You just did. You read
It's the reader of MTD's book.
That's true.
We have Minnesota Gary in the house interning for a spot on the number one bad movie recap show on iTunes and Spotify.
That's right.
I'm nervous. Says me. That's just... Wait. Oh my gosh, MTD says she wears me at night.
What? What did he say?
She wears me at night.
With nothing underneath.
Oh. He's been close to her chest.
I keep my secrets close to my chest. Correct.
Oh,
listen
my
to a
son is in the house. Hello. Uh-oh. Max is watching. I can see he's checking out Minnesota Gary. Hello, Max. At least he's not coming in as a faker this time.
That's true.
Tricking us like he did last time. He's not being a troll. I gotta say, the 100th episode dropped today as we're recording.
It did,
and we've made it. Welcome, MG. Minnesota Gary.
Thank you.
MTD says welcome. I want to say there's a couple funny segments in there. One is when Ashley asked me if she's funny, and I say, you're not fat.
Yeah. Which, by the way, thank you.
You're welcome. Max says bye.
Bye. He's out.
He's out. What were you going to say, by the way, what, Ashley?
I don't know.
Oh, anyway.
I think I was just saying thank you for calling me skinny.
Yeah,
you didn't call me skinny, but you did not call me fat. So
true. That was a funny part. I really enjoyed producer Gary becoming an organ polisher in one of the clips. That was funny. He's already forgot it, but he was. I said, "You're there to polish organs."
Welcome back to that memory, producer Gary.
And I enjoyed the Saul discussion, talking about what John Kramer does in his private time. MTD says I called Ashley skinny.
Thank you, MTD. I'll carry that with me forever.
But
especially when I go to the bathroom.
What was your highlight of the 100th episode clip show?
I'd say some major highlights was the Santa drop cookies. That was pretty hilarious.
Snooze buttons.
Yeah, snooze buttons. Yep, that was pretty awesome. The Cheeto cane was a pretty good one.
That's classic. Cheeto cane.
Yeah,
they were a sponsor. Stashy.
That's right.
Chips. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So those are my two favorite ones out there.
I loved when we were talking about King Kong. Was it King Kong having his teeth fall out because he's hooked on meth and he's opioids and he's got a bad back. He can't walk. He's skinny. That's one of my favorite parts of the show. So, Minnesota Gary, welcome to Movie Torture.
I'm excited.
Is this your first movie torture ever, Minnesota Gary?
Yes.
Yes.
Say it with that. You need to calm down. Say it with
he
less
seems
conviction,
so
okay?
excited right now. He makes Gary look excited.
Calm down.
So Ashley, we have to ask you, because this is a bet between me and Brad. Mm-hmm. Although you said you finished the movie, so we can still solve this bet.
To my chagrin.
When did you stop paying attention to the movie?
Oh, that is a good point. When did you stop the attention?
It may have been on.
So that's a very valid question, by the way. So here's the thing. When the movie started, I almost texted Brad to ask, why is it so bad? But then it turned out to be a dream sequence. So I was like, oh, it was meant to be really bad. It's about to get better, you know? But then it just stayed bad. So I want to say I gave it a good 6 minutes, and then I was like, you know what?
6 minutes? Well, an hour and 41?
There were stray cats outside of my house, and I had to get them. I wanted to feed them. I wanted to bring them in my home. I'm like Snow White.
I'm going to say I bet that you would make it 5 minutes into the movie.
You did say 5 minutes. I think you did.
So I'm saying I was closest.
I don't know what I said. I just don't think she's going to make it.
I think you gave her 20. You gave her 20.
It was so bad, you guys. Like I actually almost wanted to reach out to everybody and be like, "How about we do a good movie next time?"
No, I mean, okay.
Beauty and the Beast was good.
Hold on. This movie, we're going to get to the reviews of this movie at the end, but we haven't even told the listeners what is this movie?
This movie is called Sidekicks, starring back in the day, probably one of the biggest celebs back then, Mr. Chuck Norris himself.
Yes.
I didn't even know he was a real person.
What? What is it?
You didn't know Chuck Norris was real?
Have you never heard a Chuck Norris joke in your life?
I always thought it was like a fictional character. Like I
Is
didn't
that
know it
why
was
you
like
thought he wasn't real because of all the jokes about Chuck Norris? That he's like,
I just didn't. You know what? I can't say I thought about Chuck Norris often in order to like form that thought, but I just like hearing the name Chuck Norris throughout childhood. I just assumed it was like Chuck Norris, Dumbledore. Like you just.
But see, you can tell Jacob Ashley's from a younger generation than us because growing up, I wanted to be Chuck Norris.
Absolutely.
But you're in the business. Oh yeah, you're in the business. You're in the acting business.
You know what? But Chuck Norris is not. I can't say no one has ever brought up at an audition like, hey, by the way, can you do this more like Chuck Norris?
That would be hilarious. By the way, did you ask MTD what he thought of the natural look?
MTD, what do you think of my natural look? I think it's too natural, and it makes me look what did I use? What contoured? It doesn't look
uncontoured, whatever that means.
You'd be honest with me.
In lady terms, I don't know. I was uncontoured.
I just feel like it looks disheveled. Does it look disheveled? I am in pajamas, but I'm not a disheveled person. So.
Well, I mean, Minnesota Gary's not wearing any pants, so he said, "I think you look great."
I hate pants. Oh, thank you, MTD. He said I look great. Thank you. I love you.
If your name is Gary on this pod, they don't wear pants. That's the rule. They have to sit pantsless.
Did you?
Analyst Gary.
What?
Did you know that when Chuck Norris went to college, he told his father, "You're the man of the house now"?
Is that real or no?
Oh my gosh!
No, these are the types of Chuck Norris jokes we grew up with.
You know,
Chuck Norris was amazing.
You know that one time that Chuck Norris got bit by a snake, and after like 3 days, 3 agonizing days, the snake died. You've never heard a Chuck Norris joke? Okay, now I gotta find it.
Are you still
That was
telling the
the joke.
joke?
That Chuck Norris got bit by a snake, and after 3 days, the snake finally died.
I love how Gary can remember a Chuck Norris joke, but he can't remember normal.
Did you know that Chuck Norris is the reason why Waldo's hiding?
Oh my gosh.
That's funny. That's funny. That's funny.
So this movie, Sidekicks, has Chuck Norris and at the time, one of the most famous child stars in the biz, Jonathan Brandis.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Winnie Cooper.
Well,
no, she's in there too. She is playing Winnie Cooper in this movie, by the way.
Yeah, 100%.
She's
never been anybody else. She's only ever been Winnie Cooper.
Yeah, and I tried to get her on my work advice about a year and a half ago, and her agent was like, "Nah, she's good." I'm like, "Okay." It's like, but Jonathan Brandis, who dated Ashley from Fresh Prince, that was his girlfriend.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
He was in Ladybugs, and
wasn't he also really good friends with Punky Brewster?
Yes, he was. Did you see that documentary with Punky? That was good. Yes,
it was really good.
Yeah, Jonathan Brandis ended up hanging himself though, so it's really sad.
Yeah,
he would have. He hung himself like 22 years ago. So he's been gone 22 years. It's a long time.
Really? Wait, it was 2003.
When he hung himself.
Wow. For some reason, I thought it was like only a couple of years later. I thought it was more like 07, 08. Wow, I didn't.
Yeah, hung himself. Yeah. So that's depressing, but let's get back to some fun stuff here.
But this, I mean, he was a man with a dream in Sidekicks.
He was. And, I was doing a little MTD. What's the budget and what did it make? I was doing a little research on this. And a mattress owner salesman in Houston paid $16 million because he loved Sidekicks so much. He wanted to finance this movie. And he financed Sidekicks for $16 million.
Wait, why is MTD saying it was $7.5 million?
Because that's what it costs to be like advertising it. He paid $16 million in this movie. I read this online. He said it needed to make $20, and it didn't make $20 million for his. He bet 43% of his income, of his fortune, on this movie. I don't understand why he thought this vehicle with Chuck Norris would be the winner. I don't understand that.
I think he was just trying to pay off of that it was Chuck Norris, so people were going to stream to theaters because of it being Chuck Norris.
Mm-hmm. But was Chuck Norris like a big star at this point yet, or no?
Yes.
Yet. I think his star had
been on the downcline a little bit.
He was on the down, right?
But he was still well known. Like everybody knew who Chuck Norris was at that time.
Missing in Action, my favorite Chuck Norris movie. Missing in Action.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Has to be. What was you gonna say, Gary? Minnesota Gary. What? Both Garys.
You can't have two Garys. This is just too confusing.
I would say Walker, Texas Ranger.
Oh,
yeah.
Have you never heard of Walker, Texas Ranger, Ashley?
I've heard the words put together, but I don't know what it is.
I'm trying to imagine Ashley on a Friday night going, I'm going to watch a little bit of Walker.
You know what is
line and watch some Walker. I do love Texas, though. I love Dallas. I like Austin.
Austin's fun. MTD and we hung out in Austin last year, and it was fun.
It's a lot of fun there.
Yeah, it was fun with MTD. We partied till like 4
fun with MTD. Doing your taxes is fun with MTD.
Producer Gary and I have hung out in Austin together.
The way you said that, it was like it was fun with my dad. It was not. wasn't fun
that way a little bit.
It was terrible with Producer Gary, but
so Producer Gary was trying to get a Tinder date while we were in Austin.
That's not exactly what. No, I think Brad.
No, wait, what's the T? What were you actually?
I think Brad was trying to get Gary and Tinder date. That's not.
I didn't know Tinder was a hookup app. I thought it was like you could find your girlfriend on it.
Look, I'll be honest. I was on Tinder. Let's see. Yesterday, it was our.
Yesterday?
No. Yesterday it was our 7-year meeting anniversary, me and my husband. So I guess I was on Tinder 7.5 years ago. And I gotta tell you, it was never a hookup app for me. I always got free meals from Tinder.
So it was like a sugar daddy hookup app for you. Like you wanted, it was like a food
food.
bank. It was a food bank.
Yeah, it was a food bank. That's what I want. I wanted food. I want, sometimes a guy would ask oh, let's get drinks. I'd be like, absolutely not. It's your pleasure. I shall have a full meal. You will make a reservation. Unless we're going to Sugarfish and they don't take reservations.
Did you eat a full meal on a Tinder date and then go take a huge Duke in the middle of your date?
This wasn't Tinder. I met him at a bar. But I will say, this did happen, and it wasn't it was just full-blown diarrhea. I was so happy, but I was also
Gary squared, she likes diarrhea.
I love diarrhea. But I think I came back to the table 3 pounds lighter. And I was like, should we get dessert? He was like, who are you?
He's like, I'm ready for the appetizer now. I'm good.
But I'm pretty sure I met that guy at a bar. Yeah. And he asked me out for a second date, and I said no.
Oh, you said go smell a bathroom and tell me if you really want to go on another date with me.
I do love, and we got to circle back to this because I do love that Brad was like, I went to Austin with MTD and it was the best time ever. And he's like, oh yeah, there was this one time producer Gary was there also.
Yeah.
Do you live in Austin, producer Gary?
I'm in North Carolina. Me and Brad went for a mission trip, but he was like, I guess he just forgot that. It's just like, oh yeah.
But then I was like, Gary, you should find a girl tonight. You should. I said, you're in Austin. There's girls your age. Go find a girl. And he was on Tinder, and nothing.
No, nothing. There was that one. There was that one girl on the plane.
Yeah, well, there was that. But Ashley, Gary and I went to Austin. I booked an Airbnb. Mm-hmm. We get to the Airbnb, and there's only one bed in the Airbnb. They said they had a pull-out, but there was no pull-out. I looked at Gary. I said, I'm not sharing a bed with you, bro. It's not happening. So we left the Airbnb and went and got a hotel room. I'm like, we're getting a hotel room.
I was against the sharing the bed too. It wasn't just Brad. It wasn't like
yeah. Brad, I'm not.
I did say that as if Gary was begging to lay in bed with me. Please let me lay. I'm like, no, I refuse.
Sounds so bad.
Did you get your money back from the Airbnb because it's false advertising?
We did. We got about 90% back.
Brad, we can just share the bed. It's okay.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was a terrible Airbnb. I was like, this sucks. And the bed was not even comfortable. So we ended up getting a nice hotel, and then right by 6th Street. So we were good. We walked around.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
So yeah, and then MTD and I went, and they.
It was much better.
Oh, it was so much better with MTD. MTD and I were both like, well, it's 8:00. I guess we'll go to bed now. So we
Brad, did you stay at the Airbnb in the same bed with MTD?
Yeah.
We both slept together in a twin. He said, I brought you into this world. You can lay with me. And I'm like, okay.
Nightcaps and reading a book.
Yeah. And we're like, these young kids here in Austin, they're too loud.
MTD's reading Brad a bedtime story.
Oh my gosh. He's creating a fire, so I have a fireplace, but then the hotel sprinkler go on. It's like, oh my gosh. But these ladies with hairy armpits stopped us, and they wanted us to be like, sign over this like petition. And it was really, MTD's awful quiet. He's not chiming in on any of this. It's weird. But we were both like, y'all have hairy armpits, so no. We didn't say that, but
what was the petition for? Do you even know?
It was for like women's rights and women. It was crazy stuff. Like,
Brad,
really,
are you saying you don't believe in women's rights?
I love the rights of a woman to log on to this podcast and chat.
Where's your wife, Brad?
She's up there cooking. No, I'm kidding.
Look at producer Gary. Why
He's
are you
cleaning.
producer Gary? Are you supposed to produce us?
Yeah,
I
Gary.
used to hit the button. There's no button anymore.
When we recorded in studio, he would hit the button. He would go,
I had to make my
and then we would know.
mic volumes a couple times.
That's a rough. You're well respected
It's a
in the
difficult
industry.
job.
That's $210K a year right there.
Oh my gosh, $210K to hit a button?
Yep.
Brad owes me some money.
Gary,
Yeah.
you got to give him. Yeah, I owe him a lot of money. Anyway, back to this crap. So
Yes.
MTD said he worked hard.
We worked hard.
We got. Go ahead, Brad.
No, but what was you gonna say, Jake? We're back to sidekicks now.
I was going to say, one big point, we have to talk about sidekicks. So, like, to set up the scene here, this kid is constantly having these, like, very immersive daydreams to where he's basically talking to himself and just immersed in this Chuck Norris world. We're going all this place. To a point, right? This kid should be locked up. Like, this is a condition that deserves to be locked up.
He's not well.
Yeah, he definitely needed help. I would agree.
He's schizophrenic, right?
I would agree.
Well, also,
Thank you.
why? I understand like the juxtaposition between like his teachers and stuff being in his daydreams, but why is his teacher, who happens to be dating his father, always the woman in distress, and why is she always moaning as if she's enjoying herself?
That was not torture. That was weird.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering the whole time, and then it was like, well, but then because it was Chuck's dream, right? Just wasn't there a thing where like
Chuck's not dreaming in this, right?
Chuck wasn't even real according to the ending.
Yeah, it's true.
I got to figure that ending out. I'm glad you're here because we're going to talk about this ending. I'm still confused, but Gary in the movie, was his name Gary?
No,
is it Gary or Barry?
Barry.
No.
Barry.
It's basically Gary. It's Gary.
Call him Gary.
It's Gary.
I'm telling you right now, me and Brad, that whole entire movie, we're just calling it you Gary the whole time.
Yeah, I was like, this is Gary. But
no.
But Ashley, he is like when you're talking in your daydreams in class to Chuck Norris, you're right for getting made fun of, right? Like, I mean, it's
no for sure. Like, he's going to be made fun of. It's the 80s and no one, or early 90s. Like, no one wants that. But it is just the whole premise is weird. Also, they don't like who was the gang of people that came into the Chinese restaurant?
They were just a biker club that came in and the old ninja man had to show his skills.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but they were... Lauren, I want to hear more about... That's my mother.
Your mom's in the chat tonight? Oh my god!
Hear more about Ashley's diarrhea. That's my mom.
Oh, I'm so glad your mom's in the chat. That's amazing. The queen's mom.
So much bigger than mine.
Yeah, he's literally talking to himself, climbing up a rope, looking at an empty rope, being coached by Chuck Norris on how to climb a rope.
Why
is DSS not stepping in at this point? I mean, something's not right.
Why are all of the teachers mean to him?
He's a loser.
Well, the gym teacher fits the stereotype.
I was a loser in high school. Teachers weren't mean to me. I mean,
the fittest. They felt sorry for you.
Probably.
But the gym.
What about you, Minnesota?
Why wouldn't
Gary?
they feel sorry for Barry? I mean, he has asthma. His mother passed away. He can't do anything, right?
Well, I mean, his teacher Bull from Night Court was like, "You can't do it. You're gonna get hurt. I need you to sign papers. Yeah. You can't do it."
Yeah, it was weird.
I love Jacob and I were talking about this during the movie. I love how his dad is. Are they officially dating or are they just friends? I don't even think they're dating. Are they?
They were pretty handsy.
They don't tell us anything.
You think? Maybe she's just
she's too
friends with
then.
Benefits. Maybe she's just an FWB.
There's a lot of flirting there, but
this is a polite podcast. How dare you?
Mom.
With my mom here. How dare you? She wants to talk about diarrhea.
Was your mom listening when you said you took guys out just for a food bank?
She'd probably be proud of that, but let's ask. Mom, were you listening when I said that I used to use Tinder for free meals? Let's wait for her to respond. While we're waiting for her to respond.
Okay, her and MTD are figuring out what to say.
Yeah.
They definitely are dating at the end, but during the beginning and the middle of the film, they were definitely flirting a lot, but I don't think they were officially dating.
Jacob, what did you ask me about MTD and my grades? Because I want to talk about.
Yes, so we came up with this whole ordeal that MTD had transferred careers. He quit. He quit training Voorhees because he had to transition over to because Brad was doing so bad in school that he had to start dating all of Brad's teachers, but he didn't mess with anybody below a 7. So if Brad was
it was an 8. It was an 8.
So if Brad was flunking in any class that was and the teacher was below an 8, he was just flunking. But if it was 8 and above, MTD was going to work to make sure Brad passed in school.
What's your grade? Brad? You got an 84. Daddy's gonna handle this. What's she, like an 8? She's a 7. I can't help you. You're gonna fail. She's a 9. Daddy's taking her out to PF Chang's tomorrow night.
PF Chang's. They also don't really explain how, like, he just happens to be studying the exact same thing that other people in his school are studying, and then there is a giant competition that is only days away that he didn't know about. Like, they don't... Nothing makes sense.
I think originally the teacher had... Because that's her uncle who comes... that trains him.
Right, but I thought he was just training him for his, like, inner chutzpah, not to, like, join.
Yeah, that was it. Like, to help with his daydreams, to, like, train him how to be a ninja. And boy, does that old man train him.
Well, I mean, I'm imagining the mattress salesman rants. The mattress salesman. He's like, okay, I live in Texas, and I want to see a Texas movie. And then he reads the script, and he's like, we need to be like the Karate Kid over here. Yeah. We got to have a big battle at the end.
It's a knockoff Karate Kid. It's if you order a Karate Kid from
Can we talk about the weird part?
Exactly. It's the Temu Karate Kid.
What did y'all think of there's like the scene where the karate master dude's like rubbing something on his chest.
I mean, you're talking about the movie.
That's one of my
I think I was eating Stray Cats at that point. I don't know. Weird. I didn't even watch that.
I kept waiting on Chris Hansen to walk in and go, so what you doing here? And he's like, I don't know what I do. And then he's like, why are you rubbing a minor down on the bed?
Let me take your shirt down. You went too hard, too fast. Yeah. Let me rub you down.
And he's like,
that's how you know it's working.
Yeah, the stereotypes in this movie were also just like ridiculous.
Oh, we saw Joe Piscopo being an Asian man in this movie. I don't even think that would fly today.
Who? It's like Mickey Rooney in
Wait, what was
my favorite movie? Mickey Rooney in my favorite movie. Oh. Mom, what is it? Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Oh, he was an Asian in that movie.
He was. Wait,
if we had to cast an Asian for movie torture, who is getting cast?
Don't do it.
I can do it. We can't do it.
Don't do it.
I knew Minnesota Gary was going to volunteer for that one.
This is the guy, Joe Piscopo. He's the one that was actually the uncle?
No, he was the one in the karate scene with the... You know, where he's...
Karate coach.
Yeah. This is terrible. Really bad.
He had the mustache.
Yeah, no, I know. And he kept making weird noises at the end and nothing matched. He'd be like, huh, and then it would be like... And then you would hear in the background, like, yeah, I did it. And he's like... Like, nothing... the words didn't match. It was so bad.
Okay.
I think me and Brad we had to rewind that scene like 4 times, even when we were screaming for our wives to come downstairs because we were crying so hard about the whole hospital scene. The guy just...
Oh my gosh. Max and Jacob and I could not stop laughing. We watched this movie together and we were like, honey, come down. And my wife refused. I'm not coming downstairs. Jacob's wife did come downstairs. My wife said, I'm not getting up for this stupidity. And Max was like, you got to see this. And it was very... like gay. Can I say that on here? Gay. It was very gay. It really was.
In charges today doing that.
It was very perverted. It was weird.
I missed that scene. I think I was doing laundry or.
You need to go back and rewatch it.
No,
you feel like you need a shower after watching.
It's even worse to actually go back and find it.
I should shower.
Yeah, don't do it. But it was really weird.
The scene where they're in like a pinata factory or something, like they just
they're filling the candy with acid rain and all kinds of other dangerous ozone layer killing things. And him and Chuck Norris break in, and that's when he starts bolting it up, and like he is the man now, because instead of fantasizing about his teacher, he now switched it over to Wendy Cooper. And then Chuck Norris is like, "Hey, what happened to the teacher?" And he's like, "This is my dream, Chuck."
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you: how old is Gary supposed to be in this movie?
15,
At least like 15, 16?
15, yeah, like...
Okay, when I was 15, my world revolved around chicks. Like, I would imagine, like, the chicks. Like, what kind of girls might like me? I was not thinking about me palling around with Chuck Norris with a machine gun.
Getting rubbed down by an anchorman.
MTD says in his mind.
Yeah, no, but I agree with him in his mind.
It was no reality.
But when you're young and you're 15, you do have these like fantastical dreams. Like I remember watching like One Tree Hill and The OC, and then like incorporating that into like my high school peers. So it'd be like, oh, like I want loud music to play as I'm kissed by XYZ. Like that was the only normal thing about this movie, except for Chuck. I found out that Chuck Norris is a real person.
No, Ashley, you weren't like, okay, you weren't playing it out in your room, and
no, I wasn't.
And your mom walking in, and you're going like this.
No, I was not. It was like thinking about it before bed, you know.
And then you look at your mom and you go, mazel, mazel, as you're kissing your imaginary boyfriend.
I kiss my pillow.
Like he's fully diving into the dirt to avoid the intruders.
MTD says they're called fantasies.
They are. These were going further than that. This is mental institution areas.
I think my mom left, you guys. She's gone.
No, I think she's here. But what he's imagining palling around with a dude. Like I would be imagining meeting
Winnie Cooper.
Yeah, like I'd be like, what's me and Winnie Cooper going to be doing tonight? I'm going to shoot people to have her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I mean, he will not let go of that magazine. He loves that Chuck Norris magazine.
Oh, so is there really a Chuck Norris magazine? Like he has his own magazine?
Well, no, I think he was.
Oh no, but in this movie he does.
In the magazine. But anyway, I thought that the kid had a thing for his teacher, and that's why the teacher kept showing up. I didn't realize.
Me too. That's what I thought.
Like his imagination of Chuck Norris, and Chuck Norris had a thing for the teacher. Like that was really, it's like.
Yeah, they made it seem like he had a thing for the teacher because she kept moaning and she was always like...
He could have.
Gary and the teacher or the dad and the teacher?
I
thought
the kid had a thing for the teacher.
Because he was imagining the teacher as the girl in the early 20s.
I thought...
Winnie Cooper just popped
until like
up,
the end when it's the younger girl his age. But yeah, I thought he...
We got to talk about that though.
What? Which one?
But Gary, hold on. He's carrying the black belt around. If I was a teacher, I would assume he had a Playboy inside the black belt, right? Because I'd be like, you're 15, man. Why are you reading Chuck Norris magazines at 15? Minnesota Gary. Am I wrong on that? Like, I would think a normal kid at 15 would be like, I just love chicks.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't understand.
I agree. That'd be me.
I mean, what did you say? What you said the other night that you need a woman's touch?
Exactly.
Wait, let's focus back on that. You, Minnesota Gary, you need a woman's touch?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, Minnesota Gary. Well, I'm going to read his quote verbatim.
I can't help you with that, but we can get on Tinder, and producer Gary can help you.
I have Bumble.
I'm going to read. I'm going to read his quote because it was sent to me. It said,
"Quote:
I could use the embrace of a woman." A hot breath on my neck.
Wait,
Minnesota Gary.
You took the time to type that?
No, somebody texted it to me. I didn't. I wasn't there. This is what I'm hearing.
Who sent that to you, Brad?
A friend who said, "This is what Troy."
Friendly.
What? No, he said Troy said this. I quote.
Somebody else heard him say this, and he sent a text to you telling you that he said this. Why?
Yes.
Why are you friends with these people?
Because. Oh, he's a great dude. Oh, yeah. Minnesota Gary, explain yourself.
It's true.
He wants a lady.
I want a lady.
It's true. I love Minnesota Gary, man.
Okay, we got to touch something big on this, though, because speaking of dating and all this stuff, Wendy Cooper is outright mean. Number one, she friend zones Barry. And he's like, "Oh, you want to go out?" And she's like, "Nah, I don't, we're just friends. We're just pals." And then, Barry / Gary gets some training. He kind of confronts the bully. He kind of takes him down. And now here comes Wendy Cooper after friend zoning him. And it was like, "Hey, you want to go hang out?" At that point of the dude, I'm like, "Nah, I'm good. I only see you as a friend." But he's like caved in like 10 seconds. He's like, "Yeah, let's do it." Wendy Cooper's the worst.
Why? She's a total jerk in this movie. She's pity hanging at the beginning.
Here.
She's only hanging with him out of pity.
She admitted that it was pity. Yeah, that was sad. Also, the mean guy in the 47-year-old teenage mean guy, why was his coach their gym teacher? And also on top of that, if your gym teacher, if you're so good at is the gym teacher the same dude?
No,
it's not. See, that's how little I paid attention.
Wow, I was like, are you watching She watched Sidekicks with an X. That's what she watched.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe her movie was better, but
no, it wasn't. It was so bad.
Well, that was the other thing. When they were doing like the big fight at the end, when they're like at the big competition or whatever, and there's this big slow motion, and it's like real slow, and it took forever. It's like they're just yelling at him. That I don't think anything happened. I think they were all yelling in slow motion, and that yelling in slow motion never looks good. It just doesn't look. I don't.
No.
Back in 1992, it was a cinematic marvel.
Right.
Would you want your kid being trained by Joe Piscopo and the way he acted? I would not like Max being trained by this sensei, who is basically doing a Kreese imitation from Karate Kid.
100%.
For sure.
100%.
I mean, he might as well be saying, sweep the leg, Johnny, sweep the leg. He might as well just say that, right? And What about
wax on, wax off?
Oh yeah. What about breaking the bricks? I feel like you're breaking your hand, right? It's happening.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. And also, if Barry doesn't know that he can do it, then he shouldn't do it because you're gonna die.
Well, how do they do that with their fists? They're like, and how are their fists not bleeding?
It on your table.
It's all mental.
Oh.
It's all mental.
It's all mental. It's all in the brain. But that's funny, when the Chinese guy comes up, because first of all, he leaves the competition. And he's like, "I'm out." I'm like, "What do you mean you're out?" He's like, "I got to go cook." So he runs off to cook at the bed. And then he comes back because his competition comes up to break bricks. And the people are like, "You're not wearing a gi." And he's like, "You don't need a gi to break bricks." And so he goes up there with his cooking apron on and smashes 9 bricks.
I don't understand how a person can really smash 9 cinder blocks. It seems weird to me.
Mind over matter.
Can we, I just have something to say because it's bothering me. When that gang of people come into the restaurant and the teacher / dad's girlfriend walks into the kitchen and goes, "We need your help out there." There was no sense of urgency. She just goes, "We could use your help out there." These people were going to kill everybody.
Yeah.
And it was as if she dropped a sugar packet and needed help picking it up.
That was the same scene in Karate Kid when they're wearing the skeleton costumes and they're bullying Daniel, and then Miyagi comes out and kicks their tail. That's really what that scene was. That's all that was.
It is. But what's funny is the guy first douses himself in alcohol, so he can seem like he's drunk and just boozing it up back there. But he does more damage to his own restaurant than they were doing. They were just sitting around like, buddy, I'm having fun. He comes in and starts just like destroying tables and chairs and like, so he really destroyed his own restaurant trying to prove a point of attacking these guys.
Do you file an insurance claim on that? How does that work when you are the one that destroys your restaurant? Because I mean, if that's the case, I could say some people came in. I got a little aggressive. I need some new furniture for my restaurant.
That's true.
And then Gordon Ramsay comes in.
Just get up and get back on the
nightmares. Could you imagine kitchen nightmares at what was the name of this restaurant?
Flying Dragon.
Flying Dragon. This is the Flying Dragon. Why is he Australian now? We've done my accents, Ashley. You know they're not good. They're very Cockney. Is that what you say?
Yeah, Cockney.
I know. I'm going to investigate your restaurant.
That was just like troll under a bridge. I don't even know what that was.
Yeah.
I didn't even understand that.
That was wonderful.
So back to the competition. I think this. I think Chuck Norris is a figment of his imagination, even at the competition.
How? The teacher talks to him.
Nah, I think he imagines that because there's no Chuck Norris there. He's never with the family, right, Gary? He's never with the family.
Okay, so at the end, that was one of my questions. At the end, where he leaves the magazine on the bench, and like, yeah, that was one of my questions. He was like talking to Chuck, but it was like in his head because he was leaving the magazine there or something, like he was saying goodbye. But to me, Chuck had been there at the competition, so like he hadn't left, right? But if what you're saying is right, he wouldn't have been there at all. But I think he was there. But I was really confused why I didn't talk to him.
they don't really.
Sorry.
They really don't conclude on that because they show her going up to talk to him and she's like, "Can I talk to you for a second?" But they never actually show that conversation. And then magically he's sitting right next to Barry. It's like, "Oh, hey, we're going to do this competition together. We're going to go win this."
I thought I saw that conversation. Did that
No, they just show her walking up there and saying, "Can I talk to you for a minute?" And then that's the end of it. They don't show it. So I think it's fake. But I have to bring this up real quick because the magazine, Gary Wayne here, and it's my favorite thing that happened that night watching this movie. So the kid, he leaves the magazine and the kid comes up and grabs the magazine and then goes wheeling off in his wheelchair. And someone who was watching the movie with us goes, "Nope, he ain't doing no karate competition."
That was my son. He goes, "Nope."
He's like, "Nope."
He said, "What's he gonna do? Kick him with his wheels?" I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
But what were they trying to say with that though? Like, what were they actually trying to say with?
I don't think he was there. I just do not think he was
there. He was there either.
Why would Chuck Norris be at a kids' competition in Dallas, Texas?
Well, why does Chuck Norris even exist? He's not a real person.
He is.
He is a real person.
He's not real.
Why would he be there? Minnesota Gary, do you think he was actually there? Or do you think this kid was really living out a fever dream? I think the whole thing was made up. I really do.
He did fight the karate master coach guy, so...
No, here's the thing. I feel like the whole competition was in Gary's head. There was never an actual competition.
Wait, now you're going too far.
This was Inception.
There was definitely a competition.
I'm telling you. No, well, Christopher Nolan watched Sidekicks and said, "I'm going to make Inception." Because that's really what he did.
Okay.
Because I don't think it was real. No, it wasn't.
Okay, so you don't think any of the competition was real? So all the people don't exist? I don't understand.
No, they exist. Just like this final competition was no different than the missing in action scene he did at the beginning where they're rising out of the water shooting the machine guns. Right. He wins the competition. There's no way Gary's breaking all those bricks. We know that. And
why were they on fire?
Get to see Chuck Norris beat the bad guy.
Why were the bricks on fire?
And they lit them on fire. Yeah.
How were the bricks on fire? It was. I'm telling you, I don't think it was real, man.
He was training for 2 weeks, and all of a sudden now he's a nunchuck master.
Wait, Brad, am I real?
No, you're a figment of movie torture
I
imagination.
know. I don't think I'm.
I mean,
real.
we're all in the Matrix, okay? So depending on the pill you
Eric's all
took.
over.
Did you take the red pill or the blue pill?
I took 7 pills. I don't know what color they were.
Gosh. Just don't get old. Then you start taking blood pressure pills.
That's
the
true.
worst. You don't want
No,
that.
I'm gonna
They
get
are.
so much Botox that I'll never age.
Does Botox hurt?
I don't know.
I mean, they're sticking a needle in your face.
She said, I don't know.
That's mean. That's a mean question to ask somebody, Brad.
I've no
Well, she
idea.
said you get a lot of Botox. I don't know if it hurts. I just think that I love how we had a lot of listeners and now we don't. I think they all just
Where
quit.
did they go? They're like, why are they talking?
I see the listener count, the watcher count, and it's like down. But I just think, Jacob, it was made up, right? The whole back was a fever dream.
I'm with you. I think the whole thing was just a dream. He dreamed the whole competition. It was just like his vengeance to get after the bully in his mind.
Yeah, and I think he possibly could have died in the hospital, and the rest of it was just this could be like
You're making it so morbid.
He's in massive therapy after the dude rubbed him down. That's just
Well, he died. The dude murdered him in there. He
trying to remember, forget it all.
Was that part real? Or was that imaginary?
No, that was
that could
real.
have. Oh, he was imagining the old sensei rubbing him down. Oh my gosh, man!
I hope not.
Like,
So,
I mean, he was probably like, "Why can't the teacher?" MTD's like, "Oh, I'll have the teacher rub me down, like the old man."
MTD, it is a great movie.
so
Sounds like a great. MTD's gonna watch this movie when we're done, and
yeah, don't.
he's gonna
Also-
have to at this point.
The dad was kind of a wimp.
Oh yeah,
He was. And he's like the Temu version. He's the Temu Bridges. Like, you want to see Jeff Bridges, you don't want to see Bo. You don't care about Bo. You want to see Jeff Bridges or Lloyd Bridges, but you don't care about Bo. It's just the truth.
Lloyd.
L-
I
No,
love a
okay.
good double L.
Okay.
You don't remember Lloyd in Hot Shots? Did you see Hot Shots, Ashley?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Hot Shots Part 2.
Ask me more movies because I probably haven't seen them.
You will see Hot Shots. We will do that movie. Just
I
say
grew up watching The Beautician and the Beast.
we've done that already, Ashley. You can't beg for that anymore.
Stinker.
I watch it still, like, consistently.
Minnesota Gary, did you listen to the Beautician and the Beast episode?
I did, and now I want to watch the movie.
It's
He wants to watch.
It's so good.
You want to watch my movie where she comes back and she's now the dictator, right? You want to watch that? That's what you want.
That sounds like a good one too.
It does. It does. I love ruining it for Ashley, though. That's the. So at the end, I feel like it's all just a fever dream, guys. I don't even feel like this was even
Agreed.
real.
100%.
I feel like it was a dream. The whole thing.
From what point?
It was all a dream.
From when he laid down in the hospital. I feel like the rest was.
Brad is saying he died in the hospital.
He died.
I mean,
He's
it would
dead.
be absolutely amazing if Chuck Norris was actually your sidekick. It'd be amazing.
Oh yeah.
He would teach me all the karate.
Yeah, if you could have a sidekick, I guess Chuck Norris would want to be here. Ashley would choose Fran Drescher to be her sidekick because she likes Beautician and the Beast.
I
Right?
don't
As a
just
kid.
like it. I love it.
As a kid, I wanted nothing more to be a ninja. I wanted Chinese throwing stars, nunchucks. I wanted it all.
I wanted to be a mermaid, but I'm petrified of the ocean, so it never really worked out for me.
That doesn't work. Actually, I got to be honest with you guys. I am a ninja. I'm an undercover ninja. So
Yeah.
You're
Like
not
Beverly Hills
undercover
Ninja?
anymore. You just told us.
I told everybody that I'm
This
a
is-
ninja. Oh, Beverly Hills Ninja, the first ever episode that Gary and I were on for Movie Torture. Beverly Hills Ninja.
I've never seen
Never
that
seen it.
either.
You're not missing much. You're not missing much. It's a terrible movie. Gary said never seen it. He was on the episode.
Wait, have I?
I didn't watch it.
Chris Farley in his last big movie. He had one more movie. We did both. Jacob, you did Farley's last movie with us, right? Almost
Did, yes.
Heroes. Yeah, that was a terrible movie. That was terrible. Gary, we only got half your face right now. What's going on, man?
Beverly Hills Ninja. I just looked it up.
Yeah, there you go. That's better. So, yeah, MTD says Lloyd Bridges Sea Hunt. I remember him as the old man on Seinfeld. So that was a good thing. Remember that one, if you like Seinfeld.
That I know.
He was the guy that had the old son who was always like, we got to work out. And they're always working out. And, yeah, it's pretty funny. But this movie had star power.
No,
It did.
It did.
Oh, like stars and like they were stars.
They were stars, yes.
Yeah, how did they get that? How did they get Barry to do it? Because he was like already big, right? What was he big from?
He was in
Was Ladybugs before this or after?
I don't know.
Ladybugs is really good. With Rodney Dangerfield. Hey, I need some ladybugs.
I'm looking it up. Yeah, it's same year, 1992.
So 1992 was Jonathan Brandis' high water mark at the theater.
Yeah.
I mean, he was the star of this movie. So, Wait, he was in the Neverending Story too.
Yeah, he was in Neverending Story too, guy. And he was in a really good movie called Outside Providence. That was older, before he died. It was a Farrelly Brothers movie.
He was also in the original It.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
He was not Macaulay Culkin big, but he was pretty big. Most people knew Brandis. He was on the cover of a lot of magazines.
Him when I was watching this, yeah.
Yeah, he was on the cover of a lot of magazines. I remember seeing him, and I was like, oh, there's Jonathan Brandis. That guy gets all the chicks.
Brad's jealous.
I'm so jealous of Brandis.
I got
big movies after he dies.
Yeah, well, what's weird is that he does have some credits in 2005, and that's weird to see,
That he has credits 2 years after he died?
Well, because they came out post-mortem.
Right.
Like, he filmed them, obviously, when he was alive, but it's just sad,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be like, releasing a podcast episode of a guest on Work Advice who died, but then we release it after they die. Ashley.
Why are you talking, Brad?
Did that happen?
No, that would help us. No, but if we had that happen, we'd be like, oh, we got the last interview. That would be great.
You definitely said that like
I'm just looking at all of the movies he did when he was younger.
Their last interview, we bring a celebrity on, and their last interview, we have them talking about taking a dump, and then that's it. It plays.
That's all they're known for.
If I die, go ahead and release. Go ahead and release. We don't want you to die, MTD. I know.
He was on an episode of The Wonder Years with Winnie Cooper.
Oh, I love how Ashley's doing a deep dive into Brandis right now. I
am. I had a crush on both Savage brothers growing up. I liked Fred Savage, but I was way more into Ben Savage from Boy Meets World, a.k.a. one of the best TV shows of all time.
Yeah, but I think
Benga.
I've heard that the Savage brothers are very big tool bags in Hollywood. Nobody likes them.
So I've heard that about Fred. Ben, I met once at a bar, and I took a picture with him, and then he walked us to our car, me and my girlfriends, but we heard him say to a friend behind us, like, oh, these girls are DTF.
Oh.
And we weren't. We just wanted to get back to our car from the bar. But then he he just said goodnight and walked away. So he wasn't weird about it.
MTV wants to know, did he buy you dinner? Did he buy you dinner?
No, I met him at a bar. But I have heard rumors that that things are iffy.
Did we got any reviews for this movie?
I got a couple bad ones.
Okay.
Are there any good ones?
I'm sure there's tons. Bragg gets the good ones. So this one was from a Lauren. It says, do you like the Karate Kid, but wish it had more racism? Then check out Sidekicks.
Wish the Karate Kid had more racism.
That's really funny.
That's a good one.
Then there's another one that says, very bad, ineffective, and surprisingly racist movie about kids and their action heroes. If anything, it probably works better as in unintentional look into the horrors of life-altering trauma responses.
Wow.
More like sidescapes. Am I right?
Yeah, that was very intense.
So the DVD for this movie goes for $29.95 on Amazon right now.
Okay.
And it's been used 1,000 times.
And Kit Alexander wrote in November 16th, 2024. I haven't seen this movie in a long time. I liked watching it when I first watched it. Now to have it on DVD is awesome. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Texas fan wrote, this movie was one of my favorites from 2020 and still is. Jonathan was the teenage heartthrob I looked up to in my teens. I found this movie to be so inspirational. I think that a lot of teenagers can identify with Jonathan's character, Barry Gabrewski, getting bullied, fantasize about their hero helping them destroy their tormentors. I highly recommend this movie.
I agree with that. I think a lot of people can probably relate to being bullied in their teen years.
Yeah, but his was charming movie, lost in among the masses. That's what this guy says. So, I don't know. He got a lot of good reviews. The fact that somebody reviewed this in November kills me. I don't understand why they do that. I don't understand it. It just blows my mind that people want to write a review about a stupid movie. But, hey, Minnesota Gary.
Yes.
Movie torture, movie gold.
Movie torture.
Whoa. Okay. Producer Gary. Movie torture, movie gold.
Look, it's not gold. But again, I could have seen myself watching this as like a child. As an adult, it's a little weird.
Yeah, but you're an adult now. Answer as an adult.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Yeah, it's not great.
Queen. Movie torture, movie gold.
Movie torture.
I knew you were saying that.
Jacob,
movie torture, movie gold.
This was movie gold. It's hilarious.
Jacob and I always have opposites.
We do.
You do.
But it was hilarious.
We've never once agreed.
I loved it as a kid. It's just hilarious as an adult.
I'm going to say this movie gold. And... but... I'm going to say it's movie gold. And I don't dish out movie golds much. But MTD says you lost respect for me just now, Ashley.
Yeah.
Because it's stupid.
It wasn't now.
It's got Chuck Norris in it, which I have a soft spot in my heart for Chuck Norris.
How would it be me?
Oh.
What?
No, we've had a riveting convo tonight. There's been a lot of people commenting. MTD says, great show. MTD, can you hear me? Can you hear my mic? Because it's off to the side. And he always has trouble hearing me.
I can hear it. Oh.
Woo woo. Okay, movie torture. It's movie torture. It's not gold.
It is gold.
Yeah, it's gold. This is a gold movie.
All right.
For MTD, for Minnesota Gary, for producer Gary, for the queen of the Hopecast Network, Ashley. For Jacob, my name is Brad. We will see you next time on Movie Torture.